All right, folks. Well, once again, this is CyberPunk. This is, of course, Quakecon 2012. Things are really getting underway now on Saturday after last night's little hiccup trying to get extra folks into the BYOC. This is the first time ever in Quakecon history since, I believe, 2006 that the BYOC has been filled, 2005, something like that?
Yeah, I heard they held 500 seats for open registration, but still had to turn away over 1,000 people, which is very sad to say, but, it's great for Quakecon and great to see that environment and it really taking off, so, happy to see it.
It really is. If you're into gaming, man, this BYOC, you can find tons of people to play any game you have. It really is awesome. It's a great experience if you haven't been down here.
Yeah, you got people posting up their clan flags and yelling and competing live and across the table. You got people yelling to your far left, people yelling to your far right.
Right.
It's a great experience.
It really is. And you'll fire off a headshot playing against somebody you don't know, and you'll hear somebody halfway across the convention go,
yeah,
ah!
yeah, definitely like, oh, it's that guy. Okay,
right. Oh, it's him. All right, so folks, this is Kyle with Plantronics.
Yep.
Right here, in between Skull and Doug, we have Ed the Head. Ed the Head is sporting the Gamecom 780s. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so this was originally released at CES earlier this year. It's a Dolby 7.1 surround sound headset. It's got a noise-canceling mic, Dolby on-off switch on the, I believe, the left ear here.
Yep.
So, people love Dolby. It's great for gaming and cinema. It's a deep bass. And if you're listening to music, you can turn off to get that wide range of music. You get all those instruments. So it's a great headset. Ear cups rotate to sit flat. And just walking around here, you see people.
Oh, excellent.
They love talk. They love gaming and they love listening to the game. But it's also about hanging out with your friends and talking to them. So putting off your headset, just turn it. Relax. It's easy to talk to. Turn the head. It's a great headset, lightweight. I've heard great things. People come up. We sold out of them at the show this year. Mm-hmm. We actually brought more than last year. I guess say it's a great thing. But so it's a great headset. And we're happy to bring it here to QuakeCon.
So without giving away any engineering secrets, tell us a little bit about how you get surround.
Okay, so
how you emulate the surround,
Yeah, so it's got two drivers, so one driver in each ear, 40mm speakers, virtual surround sound, so working really closely with Dolby. You could say pioneered it, perfected it, close to. Really, it has to do with it's almost tricking your brain, if you will. You use both ears to kind of distinguish where sound's coming from, even though it's if it's on your left side, your right ear is still hearing it, and your brain know it, but it's actually calculating that delay to the right ear, and that's how it's coming from the left side. Front, back, same thing. You see animals like cats, which actually could turn their ears, and they're turning their ears to actually figure out where sound's coming from to even better than we can.
Right.
So it's again, it's tricking your brain. You don't think about it.
So it's emulating that math that your brain is already doing naturally.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
So it's very interesting when you get down to the nitty gritty.
So how long have you guys been working with Dolby?
So we've been working with them, I believe, till around 2006 when we originally released the Gamecom 777 5.1 surround sound headset. I'm not sure about that date, but I'm pretty close. Pretty sure it's been a while.
Right.
I think we were one of the first to bring the Dolby 5.1 surround sound headset to the market as well. So
very cool, very cool. So we see the GameCon stuff all over the Plantronics booth.
Yeah. So this is our gaming brand. Plantronics is a huge company. We go all the way from military, where really the business was kind of founded on. Put a headset in space, put a headset on the moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so those famous words from Neil. That was through our headset. So it's
wow. I just got goosebumps, man. You just you really just turned me on.
So there. All the way from contact center to enterprise. So we have a lot of technology.
Enterprise. Captain Kirk has one too.
Captain, yeah. You should actually, you should watch Star Trek. Some of those headsets are actually ours.
Really?
Yes.
This guy is absolutely stunning me. They've been on the moon. They got headsets on Star. Wow.
So it's a great car. I love working there, and we get to do things and see things like that, and really cool. So being here, we got a lot of things to draw from on the technology side, and it's really talking to gamers and figuring out really what they want, because we could throw everything at them. But the thing is, if you have to hit 5 buttons to do what you really wanted to do, I mean, that's not a great experience.
No.
And, so we're here to kind of figure out how do we make the technology do all that hard work, so when it's supposed to do something, it does it right, and it does it the first time.
And coordinating it with gamers.
Yeah, and coordinating with gamers.
See,
so.
that's you may have been picking up on this, folks, if you've been watching the interviews, that most of these companies are all about going to the gamer and asking them directly what it is that they would want out of these systems.
Yeah,
and that's what they've been designing for the past few years. I mean, the gaming technology has come so far outside of the computer. The peripherals now are just, they're insane. Speaking of that, you've got ESWC qualifiers.
So, through worldwide company, we got a marketing office in Europe. They have had a relationship with the ESWC, the Electronic Sports World Cup, I believe since 2006. We actually wanted to host something. Normally, to get to that tournament, you actually had to be invited, so you had to be a top-tier player. But what we wanted to do is we actually wanted to open it up to everybody. So, working with them, we're hosting the North America qualifier, currently online at Gamecom.com. We'll be running some online tournaments. And once we whittle down to the top 2 teams and a couple more invited players, we'll fly them out to PAX Prime at Washington, Seattle.
Excellent.
So August 31st to September 2nd. And they'll actually compete live at our booth this year. And winner will receive a fully paid trip to Paris, France to compete at the ESWC at Paris Games Week. So, room and board, hotel, flight. So, we're looking forward to it. It should be great. Should be a lot going on at the booth, a lot of excitement. We're going to be streaming through Twitch, so, I would say please watch. It's going to be great. We're going to be talking to the pro players, hearing what they have to say about, headsets and what are they listening to, really, possibly what do they want. Because, everyone's a gamer now. It's something people do. It's, the question is like, are you a gamer? It's more like, hey, what game do you play?
Is there much of a difference between the gaming crowd here as opposed to in Europe? That's noticeable at all?
That's noticeable. From what I've seen, I would say maybe a little bit more on the competitive side. But then again, they got, I don't know that my geography is a little bad, but I got over, I would say, 15 countries.
Wow.
Got, the United States, so it's one
That's
big
very
melting
cool.
pot. But some of the U.S. teams here, go USA, Olympic time,
Right,
so,
right.
I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to see what happens. And I'll be traveling with the team, and kind of bringing that documentary to see how they do and really represent us.
You been on a Quakecon much?
So this is actually my second time.
Okay.
Been with the company not too long, but I'm excited. I love it. I mean, I got a
fully
liquid cooled PC at home, from all the way from CPU,
Fantastic.
motherboard to slide graphics cards. I just love tinkering with it. It's just that hands-on. I know some people liquid cool their consoles, but there's just something about PC that I love.
Absolutely,
so
it's the raw power, man. It's the.
It pushes the industry.
Yes.
I think NVIDIA, AMD now, took switched over the name. From
Favorite game?
Favorite game. Right. You know what? I think right now I would have to say I love the RPGs, just the storytelling that's coming from games. I think BioWare with the Mass Effect series really kind of changed it. The ending, there's that whole controversy,
right.
But I think they really changed it with the first one, and really where your decisions were made an impact on the game, but also with the second one where those decisions were imported. It's like, wow, it's technically, the same storyline, but your decisions are brought over. It's not this, set ending, set middle, set end.
Right.
So I really love that, but, I love Skyrim. I put in
100
hours of that, and not ashamed of it, but definitely lost some hours of sleep that I could use.
Man, talk about a soul sucker. I'll sit in front of that thing forever.
I saw over here they had 3 screens going on with Skyrim.
Yeah.
I've been asking, how do I get that?
Was that the guy that take the monitors out of the frames and
yeah.
stuck the guts together and made one monitor with an eighth of an inch gap in between
them? Some
them?
of the things you see here are just amazing, and just talking to him, trying to figure out how'd you do that.
Right. The case mods.
Yeah,
you saw the Hulk out there.
Hulk. Oh, love the Avengers. Did you like the Avengers?
Yes.
Okay.
That one was great.
My dad's been a huge Hulk fan, so we saw that and he loved it. He was cracking up when he smacked Thor through the.
Oh, absolutely. It was no spoilers, but
no, sorry.
But it's awesome.
It's awesome. Yes, it is.
If you haven't seen that, folks. All right. So go ahead and give them all the pertinent information, websites,
website
places
is
to find you.
www.gamecom.com. You could follow our Twitter and our Facebook right now. Facebook is facebook.com/GamecomFaceoff. We run contests on there all the time.
Twitter tag?
Twitter tag is Team Gamecom at Team Gamecom. So again, I recommend, I ask you to, go to Facebook. Not only like us, but give us your feedback on our headsets. We're always listening. We're always looking to, we want to push the envelope. So
you guys are the ones that ultimately decide how this is going to be.
Influencers, yes, definitely. So I'm looking forward to it, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely, sir.
And enjoy the rest of Quakecon, and I'll be walking the BYOC last day for me, or for the exhibitors. So definitely try to soak up everything I can.
Right. All right, man. That's very cool. All right, that's Kyle, Plantronics. This is the 780. Everybody wave to Ed the Head. We had a little contractual disagreement between the Skulls and Ed the Head, but as you can see, he's head and shoulders above them. All right, folks. Quakecon 2012. Stay tuned.